Hello guys, it's US Storms and Sirens. Welcome back to another video. There's Harriet. Anyways, today I finally put a new tree in the stump again. If you haven't checked out that short, definitely go check it out. This is a new tree in the stump. As you can see, I had to put dirt around it so it doesn't fall over. And wood pallets too. Yes, the wood pallets have finally arrived, and anyways, I'm just going to do the normal annual tour of it. Anyways, let's get started. Starting here at the base, I do have to pat down the dirt to make sure it stays secure so it doesn't fall off, and I'm going to do a wiggle test real quick. As you can see, the base barely moves because this thing is so secure. And if I rip off a sprout, and also when I rip off the leaves, I take the pods off, the seed pods off. And look at this thing. Oh, look at this one. This one's just dangling right here. So even though this tree has soil around it, it's still not going to grow because there's a massive wound at the bottom. And it makes it super extremely impossible. Like, this tree currently has a 0% chance of survival. We do have some bark delamination at the side of the branch because I was hammering, and then I keep hitting the bark every time I hammer that. I had to tear off this limb because it was touching the window. You guys know my trees in the stump window thing. And as you can see, these sides are both pretty fat. Looks like we have some included bark right there. Harriet, what do you think of the new dead tree? Does it look good? You just want to go inside, do you? All right, give me a second. And also, this limb tore out as well. And as you can see, this is still pretty well attached. I'm gonna let the dog in. Sorry about that. The dog wanted inside. So yeah, this is tore out, and this is not gonna heal over because the tree is dead, and this side can become weaker, but it's actually still very well attached. And it's gonna stay like that because there's barely kind of tore out too. Yeah, this limb, I also had to take off some of the tops of the tree because sometimes I just take tops off. Let's go over here. Yeah, a lot of limbs got torn off. This limb right here was the first one to die. Right here. I'm just kidding, I ripped all the leaves off. Just gonna get that pod off. I usually rip off the leaves and the pods to represent dead branches. Just like this. As you can see, this thing has a super severe lean at the bottom here. But it's okay because it goes right back up to its normal position. If I do a wiggle test at the bottom here. As you can see, it kind of comes up, but it doesn't come up as much. Just gonna make a little hole right there and just make it like a little hole. And plus, I won't even shake it that much anyway. So who the heck cares? This limb right here also got ripped off. As you can see, we used to have a deadbolt cypress branch in here, but it got cut down, and look at this. Part of it still remains here. Probably just gonna keep that right there. Let's go in. Another branch tore out, and all right, let's go to the top. So here are these branches right here. This branch right here is the first to D. And also we have crunchy leaves on this thing. Like chicken, crunchy chicken. Looks like we have some more included bark This branch right here is a branch because it's a branch. But anyways, this tree looks very good. This is a very good tree in the stump here. And it looks gorgeous, even though it's going to die within a couple days. Here's a view from the back door. Pistachios kind of look like apple trees. They kind of look like fruit trees. But it's just a pistachio branch. If you guys didn't know, I got this branch from that video where they were taking out that massive pistachio. I managed to get a branch and put it in here. And here is it from the back door. This is what it looks like from the back door. Here's the front of it. And here's the other side of it. I'll show you guys a view from the little swing set here. Yep, there it is. Looks gorgeous. Anyways, I'm going to keep doing updates on this tree when the leaves start to die. And as you can see, the leaves are already starting to die because they're very drooping. When a tree is dying, usually the first thing that happens are drooping leaves. You can tell because when it blows, it's going to go like, it's kind of like going to go like up, which is very cool. So yeah, the first signs that a tree's dying is drooping leaves. So yeah, this thing is dead. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm sorry, this was kind of like a weird video, and I know this tree isn't very big, but this is the biggest one I could find in that pile. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Have a great day or a great night. See y'all later.